Hello, welcome back once again. Today we're going to solve this interesting equation and we're going to find the value of x or values of x that will satisfy this equation. So I'll be presenting two different methods. So let's start with my first method. Okay, so for my first method, we're going to write this equation as square root of 5 minus x times the square root of 5 minus x. This is equal to 0. Now you can see that from this left hand side here, square root of 5 minus x is common, right? So we can factor it out. So we have here square root of 5 minus x factored out. And if you divide this by this, we are left with 1. Minus, if you divide this by this, we are left with just x, right? So this is equal to 0. Okay, so from here now, we have these two products. So let me erase this. So we have these two products, which is equal to 0. So this implies from here that either square root of 5 minus x is equal to 0 or 1 minus x is equal to 0, right? So from this left hand side, to solve that equation, we need to square both sides, right? So if you square both sides here, so the left hand side will be 5 minus x is equal to 0, and from here we get that x is equal to 5. And this is a solution. And from here, this equation here, if you add x to both sides, right, so you get that x is equal to 1. So here we get two integer solutions, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 5. Now let's see the second method. So let's see the method which is smarter. So remember, we have the square root of 5 minus x, that this is equal to x times the square root of 5 minus x. So let's go ahead and square both sides. So let's square both sides. So by squaring both sides now, this square will cancel the square root. So we have 5 minus x here. So this will be equal to, remember that when you have this a times b or to the power of n, this is same as a to the power of n times b to the power of n. So this one here will be x to the power of 2 multiplied by square root of 5 minus x to the power of 2 will only give us 5 minus x. Okay, now from here we can actually obtain a quadratic equation, right? Or we can easily do something very meaningful. And what is that? 5 minus x squared into bracket 5 minus x. This is equal to 0. And from here you see that 5 minus x is common. So we have here 5 minus x divided by 5 minus x, we have 1 minus x squared times 5 minus x divided by 5 minus x will give us just x squared. And this is equal to 0. So from here we have 5 minus x is equal to 0, or 1 minus x squared is equal to 0. From here, x is equal to 5, right? And what about this one? You say that x squared is equal to 1, and we take the square root on both sides. You will find out that this one gives us three integer solutions, right? X is equal to plus or minus 1, and x is equal to 5. So let us see the solution which is extraneous, right? Remember that the square root of 5 minus x is equal to x times the square root of 5 minus x. So what happens when x is equal to negative 1? So you have here 5 minus negative 1 will give us square root of 6 is equal to negative square root of 6. This is not true. Therefore, x is equal to negative 1 is not a solution. Now what happens when x is equal to 5? You obtain 0 at the left hand side. You also obtain 5 times 0 here. So you see that 0 is equal to 0. So it's a solution. And when x is equal to positive 1, so we get square root of 5 minus 1, which is 4. 2 at the left hand side is equal to 1 times 2, which is 2. So that one is also a solution. So you see now the second method provides three solutions but one extraneous solution. And for the first one here, we have x is equal to 5 or 1. So this is our solution. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment, and share.